All I need is one day, one time. All I need is one take, one line. And I'm gonna make you fall in love with me. And I'm gonna make you fall in love with me.
Hey sis, welcome to Dejah's Diary. If you are new here, I am Dejah Denise. And if you are not new and you aren't subscribed, do that. So today I am taking you all with me to get a sugar wax. I am so excited. I'm trying a new girl. I'm a little bit scared, but it's black owned, female owned, so we love to see all of that. I am the owner and esthetician. I have Dejah here today, and I'm so excited because she is getting a sugar Brazilian. Sugar is so much better. Number one, it's all natural. It's made with sugar, literally like sugar that you put in your coffee, lemon and water, and then a gum acacia, which is found in trees. It's like the sap from the tree that makes it sticky. So the sugar is actually a paste. It's not. A lot of people like to call it sugar wax, but it's not really wax. It's really a paste. So the entire service is done with my hand. I'll rub it on, and as I smear it, it seeps into the follicle, and then I use my wrist, the flick of the wrist, to flick it off. And then as it comes off, it takes the hair out of the follicle with it. And what it looks like, you see how it's flimsy, but it's not hot. Because, sugar will melt. It's super hot, so it'll be like liquid. Like how when you put it in Kool-Aid and it dissolves, it's not going to do that. So, the first thing I'm going to do, you'll feel me. I like to let people test it out first so you can see what we're dealing with. So you feel me smearing it, right?
Yeah, and I don't know why I'm nervous because I do this stuff all the time.
And you have like zero hair.
I know. Which I'm excited about.
Now I'm ripping.
Okay. It's not that bad, but it's...
You feel it.
Yeah, you feel it.
Yeah. See, that's another misconception, though, because people think that
it hurts worse, but it doesn't.
That it hurts worse, or that it doesn't hurt at all. It's one of the other. People like Google and see like, oh, it's so much better for you, and it doesn't hurt, and then they come in here, and I'm like, girl, let me tell you, it definitely you feel it.
Yeah,
I mean, but it's definitely a lot less abrasive than that, and it doesn't have that prolonged stinging.
Yeah, it's like
you feel the rip, and then it goes away.
It's over. Yeah.
That's it. And wait till you see how smooth it is, girl. I'm telling you, that smoothness is all of everything.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I didn't even ask you. Did you want me to do it?
No, yeah, I did. So that's totally fine. Mine, like, the skinny line used to be, like, almost black because I would, like, shave it all the time. Really? So that's why I did laser. And...
How was that? I'm scared of laser.
You know what? Not the best.
Really?
The feeling is not the best. I'm sure. And it doesn't last. Like, if it was like a more permanent option, 10 out of 10. But
yeah, and that's how they advertise it. And I always tell people all the time, and I'm like, girl, listen, it's gonna grow back. Read the fine print of the contract because they will tell you what to do when it's time to touch it up. But,
yeah, I'm good. Like, I wish I could, like, it hurts. I'm making faces because it doesn't hurt. It's like you were saying, it's like a one and done type of feeling.
Like you feel that.
But then you feel it. That's for sure.
It's like, okay, I'm good, man. You good? I'm good.
Do you, like, do this on yourself?
Yes, girl.
Woo!
Let me tell you about that struggle. So everybody's been laughing at me because when you sugar, we're training your hair to be sugar. So like when you spent all those years shaving, it would grow back as stubble. Yeah. You could feel it before it really poked through the skin. You just feel that sticky hair sticking through. Well, and then it's really thick and hard. But as you start to sugar, it changes the complete texture of the hair. So it's soft and subtle and sparse.
That's what I'm excited about.
And so if you ever like go back to shaving, it will start that process all over again. It'll erase all
That's
of the
what
hard
happened to
work.
me.
Yep.
So I did laser. It was so good. Tried that girl for like 2 sessions, and it became like baby fed. And I was like, okay, well, I don't like how she does it.
Yeah.
1 and 2, I'm not about to keep spending that money on laser. And so I started shaving again, and I was like, oh my goodness, it started getting darker again around here. I'm like, oh, that's so.
And so what did you do after? So when you shaved, did you ever go back to get waxed again after?
Yep.
And it felt like crazy.
It hurt so bad.
Yeah.
It hurt so bad.
I try to tell people that, like, they think I just be saying it, but I promise you, it is real. Like, I think your girl get jealous when you start.
Yeah. Like, why are you cheating on
She's
me?
like, why are you doing this to me? Like, we just and waxing, and then you want to cheat on me with a razor.
Right.
And she like gives you the business. It gets really bad. It's so bad when you because the more you do it, the more it thins out. I have some clients that have been rocking with me for like 5 years.
Oh yeah.
And they come like every 6 weeks, and I promise you, it's barely any hair there. Because it's just been so long, and we've just been breaking it down, and they've been really consistent. The first time is tough because it's the first time.
Yeah.
We have to train your hair. So I try to get people not to judge the service on the first time, because you're not going to like me. We're not going to be friends until after you get home.
Yeah, and I think that's good, because like my experience won't be like theirs. Because like I said, I've gotten crazy types of services.
People need to expect that. It will definitely feel a little more aggressive the first time.
Yeah.
But as long as you get through that first one, when you come back for your maintenance, it's like a totally different service. So I always tell people, give me at least 2 times.
Because I expected this to hurt way worse.
Yeah, I'm like, give me at least 2 times. If you hate it the second time, hey, I take my hat off to you.
Yeah, and it's quick too. Like I'm only recording for 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
And
we're done with the whole
that's
thing.
including
We just gotta roll you over.
Okay.
The other side.
You know what I have to do? So I've never like sugared my underarms and my legs.
Yeah.
So maybe next time I'll come, and that way they can actually.
Girl, the underarms will change your life.
Really?
I love
mine are so bad right now. I was like, dang, I should have.
Girl, you're the mind blower.
Just go all over.
Yep.
Can I show them the paste?
Yeah. Well, now it's not all clear anymore because it's.
But yeah, it's the same one. I think that's
really okay. And it's yours.
Right.
That's why I'm like, worry about it. Don't do this.
Right. Oh my God.
And then grab right here for me.
Oh wow, that's a bit.
Girl, it's a little bit awkward. I tell people, listen, that backside is not as painful, but it's definitely awkward.
Yeah.
So let it be all in your business. But
Yeah.
also, like, I don't know, I hear like people do this different ways.
Yeah. Like I've had it like where you hold your legs up.
Oh no.
Or you're like all fours.
Girl, I heard that doggy style when I was like,
I haven't had that
no,
before.
ma'am, I do not want to be.
Yeah.
I don't want you all. No, I'm not doing that. This is the best way that I have found to do it, where I can get.
It's actually a bit more comfortable though.
Yes, like I don't need you in here doing acrobatics.
Yeah.
You can do this. It'd be real quick and easy, and then move on with life. And when I clean, I clean the urine with water.
Okay.
Because the sugar is water soluble. It's not like wax. You know, sometimes you get wax and that sticky, nasty residue is everywhere.
Yeah.
So, and then when you get home, you're like, I can't even get this out. Right. With the sugar, it's water soluble, so you just wipe it down with some water. I use a little bit of old-fashioned witch hazel to tone your skin.
Oh.
And then I also moisturize. I use shea butter or cocoa butter at home. I always recommend people moisturize at home too.
How often should they moisturize?
Every single day. I think a lot of times we neglect the skin because we think it's my vagina. Like, what in the world? Like, and then we all get nervous because everybody done had their turn with a yeast infection or something. And they be like, oh my gosh, she's so sensitive. I can't put nothing down there. But obviously not on the inside, but definitely on the outside, because what I found too is that when people come to get their sugar session, if their skin is dry, it hurts more. Because it's like, when your lips are chapped, they literally, right? So So there's only certain types of oils that are okay for your skin. Grapeseed and jojoba.
Okay.
They can't penetrate your follicle or your pore because their molecules are made so big. And so because they can't seep down into your pore, they're not going to cause you to break out. So like olive oil or coconut oil, where they're really good oils, they can penetrate your pore and soak down in there and then cause you to break out.
Good question. So what about exfoliating? Like how often should people exfoliate?
So once a week.
Okay.
At least. What I recommend is easiest to get like an exfoliating glove and just use whatever soap you normally use in the shower. You don't even have to have soap. Just wet it and just scrub a
So you
little.
don't need the fancy, like...
No, you can use a loofah. You can use an exfoliating glove. I tell people that because you can also obviously do a scrub, like a sugar scrub or a salt scrub. But sometimes people are a little bit sensitive to like fragrance and things like that. So just to be on the safe side, you can easily just do the loofah or the exfoliating glove, and then you won't have to use a product. You're all done, honey.
Thank you. I feel great. I'm so excited.
Take your time, get your rest. I'm going to be right out front. Just meet me out there when you're done.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Dejah is going to in about 3 weeks. She's going to grow back baby fine. And she's going to be like, wait a minute, this is really sparse. Is it time for me to come back yet? A lot of people come back between 3 and 4 weeks, but she's going to be completely cleaned up until that point. When it does start growing back, it will not itch. And it's going to grow back really sparse and thin and fine. It's going to look like baby hair. So it'll be easy for her to keep it maintained.
Y'all, 10 out of 10, highly recommend Khiana. That was probably one of the best experiences I've had in a very long time, probably ever. Just with somebody that's doing anything like intimate like that, but especially during waxing. Like I love my laser lady, but Khiana she set the bar so high. Her services are so good. Her prices are amazing as well. So I am going to leave all of her information down below. So if you are in the Charlotte or surrounding areas, please go check her out. Khiana, thank you so much for letting me vlog my experience, my first time getting sugar. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next week. Bye.
All I need is one day, one time. All I need is one take, one line.